Hey everyone, ready to ace your MAPEH 8 Asian music exam? I'm your exam coach, and today we're decoding the beautiful, complex world of Asian folk music traditions. Think of this explainer as your ultimate study guide. We're going to break down everything you need to know, use some quick mental tricks to lock in those key associations, and make sure absolutely nothing slips your mind. So grab your sonic passports, because we're about to get them stamped. Here's our syllabus for today: the anatomy of folk music, the master folk matrix, exploring the 5 nations, form follows function, and finally, the final sonic challenge. Let's jump right in. Section 1, the anatomy of folk music. Before we start globetrotting, we've got to lay down the foundation of our study guide. We need to ask the absolute most fundamental question: what actually makes a song folk music in the first place? Okay, let's dive into this. Folk music acts like a deeply rooted tree. It's the traditional voice of the common people, and it rests heavily on 3 universal pillars. Memorize these. First up, simple melodies. These are repetitive, clear structures using just a few instruments, designed so literally anyone can sing along. Second, oral tradition. This just means the music is taught by elders and shared by listening, rather than reading notes off a page. And third, cultural roots. Folk music is deeply tied to native languages, local stories, and everyday rituals. If you see those 3 elements, you are looking at folk music. Boom, nailed it. Moving on to Section 2, the master folk matrix. Now that we know the anatomy, it's time to organize our facts with the ultimate cheat sheet. This master folk matrix is going to instantly connect the dots for you. For the Philippines, I want you to associate rural simplicity with the kulintang and the song Pamalina Wen. For Indonesia, think unity, the angklung, and keroncong. China brings us the elegant erhu and molihua. Japan features the koto and the fleeting beauty of sakura. And finally, India gives us the sitar, Bihu harvest songs, and profound mysticism. Take a mental snapshot of this big picture structure right now, because it's going to guide the rest of our journey. All right, Section 3, exploring the 5 nations. Keep those sonic passports handy as we zoom in and explore the distinct sounds and cultural vibes of each of our 5 regions. Starting out in Southeast Asia, the Philippines gives us a very ceremonial, rural vibe. The soundtrack here is Pamalina Wen and Bahay Kubo. And the gear? That would be the kulintang. These are horizontally arranged gongs from Mindanao, used in vibrant weddings. Meanwhile, Indonesia offers a layered, heavily ritualistic vibe with keroncong, which beautifully blends native and Portuguese sounds. Their signature gear is the gamelan ensemble. Think of it as a massive tapestry of gongs and metallophones, which are basically metal bars struck with mallets. Shifting gears up to East Asia, the mood changes entirely. China is all about expressive elegance. Their globally famous soundtrack is Molihua, or Jasmine Flower. It's a simple, beautiful melody praising beauty. The instrument bringing this to life is the erhu, a 2-stringed bowed instrument with a haunting, almost voice-like quality that is absolutely central to traditional opera. Japan, conversely, is super calm and contemplative. Their soundtrack is sakura, representing cherry blossoms and the temporary, fleeting beauty of life. This is plucked on the koto, a 13-stringed zither. A zither is just a flat, wooden stringed instrument, and it perfectly conveys the serene beauty of the changing seasons. Down in India, the traditions are incredibly diverse. You need to memorize these 2 major styles. On the surface, you have Bihu songs from Assam. These are lively, highly rhythmic harvest celebrations, but underneath, you have a deep spiritual layer, which is ball music from Bengal. This is played by wandering minstrels spreading mystical messages of unity. And connecting both of these vibes is their iconic instrument, the sitar. Now notice the sitar's massive, resonating gourd body. It's a plucked string instrument loaded with vibrating sympathetic strings. Because of this totally unique acoustic design, it perfectly captures both the joyous, rhythmic celebration of the Bihu dancers and the deep, emotional, spiritual themes of the bal minstrels all at once. Section 4, form follows function. Let's pivot slightly to the really fascinating philosophy behind how these traditional instruments are actually built, directly from their local environments. Okay, here is your memory cheat code for this section. Ready? Physical materials directly dictate an instrument's social purpose. Step 1, metal. Things like gongs and the kulintang. Metal equals loud communal festivals. Step 2, bamboo. Like the angklung. Bamboo is abundant and lightweight, which is perfect for collaborative social unity. Step 3, string and gourd. Think the erhu and sitar. These are delicate, meaning they are specifically meant for intimate, personal storytelling and meditation. It's amazing how closely the material matches the actual venue. Metal is loud, resonant, and super durable, so it's built to carry sound across massive public gatherings and outdoor weddings. Bamboo is easily crafted in multiples, literally forcing groups to play together. And delicate string instruments, they require close range, careful listening. So the environment shapes the instrument, and then the instrument shapes the social gathering. I really want to highlight the angklung here because its design is just brilliant. Why does this instrument perfectly symbolize Indonesia's value of unity and diversity? Well, just look at how it's built. A single angklung bamboo shaker can only produce one single note. That's it. To play an actual melody, multiple people absolutely must physically come together, interlock their timing, and play as a cohesive team. It's a perfect mechanical metaphor. Without harmony between the players, there is literally no song. Section 5, the final sonic challenge. All right, team, it is time to put on our exam coach hats. We've covered the geography, the instruments, the songs, and the materials. Now, let's test your attention with our rapid-fire final challenge. Go ahead and pause this explainer right here for a moment. Can you mentally connect each folk song, Pamalinwin, Bihu songs, Molihua, Sakura, and Keranchong to its correct country of origin? Think back to our master matrix from earlier. Have you locked in your answers? Awesome. Let's check them. Let's reveal the solutions. Number 1, Pamiwilinawen, the courtship song, goes to E, the Philippines. Number 2, Bihu songs celebrating the harvest go to D, India. Number 3, Mo Lihua, the elegant jasmine flower, maps to C, China. Number 4, Sakura, capturing those fleeting cherry blossoms, belongs to B, Japan. And finally, number 5, Keranchong, that totally unique native and Portuguese blend, belongs to A, Indonesia. So, how did you do? Let's step it up a notch. Here's your first level-up question. I want you to think really hard about spiritual storytelling. Which musical tradition was traditionally passed down by wandering minstrels spreading a message of unity beyond religious boundaries? Was it Keranchong, ball music, or traditional opera? If you said ball music for question 1, you nailed it. Now for question 2. If you're analyzing a song that is repetitive, simple to sing, and reflects everyday life, which of the 3 pillars of folk music are you observing? Is it A, simple melodies, B, cultural roots, or C, oral tradition? Think back to the very beginning of our lesson. Let's keep the momentum high for round 2. Here is question 3. You hear an instrument with a highly expressive, voice-like sound adding deep emotional depth to a story. It has exactly 2 strings and is played with a bow. Is it the kodo, the sitar, or the irhu? And question 4. Why is the kulintang uniquely suited for communal festivals in Mindanao? Does it involve strings, metal gongs, or bamboo notes? Lock in those final answers right now. And here is the final answer key. Let's review together. For question 1, the wandering minstrels of Bengal play B, ball music. For question 2, songs that are easy to sing rely on A, simple melodies. For question 3, the Chinese 2-stringed instrument is C, the erhu. And for question 4, the kulintang is perfect for festivals because B, its loud, resonant metal gongs are built for vibrant public gatherings. So the crucial point is, if you understood these connections, you have absolutely mastered the core material of this module. Way to go! You did it! Your sonic passport is officially stamped. Whether it's striking metal gongs in a Philippine festival, bowing an erhu in a Chinese opera, or shaking bamboo with an Indonesian ensemble, folk music serves one ultimate purpose. It preserves the story, identity, and soul of a community through sound. It really is the universal language of the common people. I want to leave you with one final thought before you go take that exam. If music preserves the soul of a community through sound, what story is your local music telling about you today? Thanks for joining me for this explainer. Keep studying hard, and I'll catch you next time.